Trevor Taylor, and I did my speech on soybeans. Have you ever drove down the road and looked at a field of soybeans and wondered just what their use was? Stated by ers.usda.gov 2012, soybeans are the second most planted crop in the U.S. after corn. Listen as I tell you how soybeans are used by people every day throughout the world. With a background in agriculture and striving for an ag degree, I have been around and seen what soybeans are all used for all over the world. Believe it or not, soybeans are used and benefit more than just farmers. Today I will touch on just a few things about soybeans. I will begin today by telling you some information about soybeans all over the world. Then I will tell you how soybeans benefit farmers. Then I will tell you how they are used and benefit everybody in the world. Let's begin with the different types of soybeans in the world today. Soybeans are a different type of crop in the world. Soybeans are not like most crops. The maturity that is based on air temperature. They use photoperiodism. Soybeans have a built-in clock. They measure the length of the day and the night. With day length changing with latitude, most soybean varieties will only produce a good crop in a band that is no wider than about 150 miles north to south. Due to the photoperiod sensitivity across the world, the soybeans are broke down into maturity groups. According to MSUcares.com 2010, there are 13 different maturity groups in the world today. The maturity groups are triple aught, double aught, single aught, and 1 through 10. The regions of maturity range from about 99 to 149 miles north to south. You find a double aught up here in the far north part of the U.S. Then you'd find a 3 to 4 here in the middle part of the U.S. Down here in the southern part, you get an 8 and a 9, and the 9's clear down in the bottom part of Florida. The triple aught are found north of the U.S., as if the 10s are found south of the U.S. Soybeans have two different types of growth habits. They are determinate and indeterminate. Determinate type soybeans, they reach their full vegetative growth and before they start flowering and the reproduction starts. The maturity groups for determinate soybeans are 5 through 10. Indeterminate soybean varieties are not at full growth when they start reproduction. They continue to grow for a few weeks after they begin to flower. Here's a type of indeterminate soybeans. These are a 3 variety. Next, I will tell you how soybeans benefit farmers. Farmers find many uses and advantages of soybeans. Soybeans are a great way for farmers to put nutrients back into the soil. Soybeans are called legumes, which basically means that they put nitrogen back into the soil by a bacteria called rhizobia. The rhizobia is found on nodules that are located on the roots. It is basically homemade nitrogen. When the plant dies, you get what is called a nitrogen credit, and the nitrogen is left in the soil, what the plant doesn't use. So the next year, the farmer won't have to apply as much nitrogen, therefore adding money to his checkbook. Soybeans are also used for many different types of livestock feed. The oil is extracted from the soybean, and what is left is toasted and made into a high-protein feed called soybean meal. According to ncsoy.org 2011, the poultry and swine industries are the largest consumers of soybean meal. Over half soybean meal is fed to the poultry industry. Here you can see feeding hogs for the swine industry, soybean meal. Farmers love using it because they know where and how it was produced, and that is helping make their soybeans be worth more. The third way soybeans benefit farmers is from the oil that is extracted. The oil that is extracted can be converted to soy biodiesel. Soy biodiesel is cleaner burning than petroleum-based diesel. It is non-toxic, it is renewable, and environmentally friendly. Soy biodiesel is another way for farmers to use what they grow and make it so they get a higher price when they go to sell it. You can see here in a tractor and a combine, both can be running soy biodiesel. The last thing I'm going to tell you about how everyone in the world benefits from soybeans. Soybeans are very environmentally friendly and used for more than just farmers in the world. One thing they're used for is for food. You can use soybean oil for cooking and frying foods. A few cooking products made from soybean oil are margarine, salad dressing, and mayonnaise. Also, baked breads, crackers, cakes, cookies, and pies normally have soybean oil in them. If you have pets, their food normally has soybean meal in it. Another thing that is growing in demand for the use of soybeans is what people are coming on to is the soy diet. According to kidshealth.org 2013, many Americans have added more soy to their diets because of studies that have shown that more soy offers health benefits by lowering cholesterol and supposed to help with certain cancers. Soy has also been made into foam. They're using it to make seats, coolers, refrigerators, footwear. ncsoy.org 2011 states that in 2007, Ford Mustangs and a few other vehicles rolled off the production line with foam in their seats made of soy. You see here with the loaf of bread, your Heinz dog food is a big use of soybean meal. There are many more uses for soybeans than what I've named today, and things that have soy in them that you may not even realize. Today I've shared with you some information about soybeans, how they benefit farmers, and how they benefit everybody in the world today. Now when you drive down the road and see a soybean field, you know what they're used for, and just maybe that foam seat you're sitting on while driving is made from soy.